Hello dear students, welcome back. Today we are going to take up a new chapter, chapter number 5, acids, bases and salt. The substances that are found in the nature, they can be divided into these three different categories based on certain criteria. So the main criteria that can be seen in those type of substances is the taste of those substances. Acids generally have sour taste, while they are the base, they have a bitter taste. In case of the salt, different salt have different type of taste based on their nature. Above that, the acid, they are corrosive in nature, while they are the base, they are slippery as well as corrosive. But we cannot always rely on this taste of these items to identify whether they are acids, bases or salt. Because generally, acids and bases, they are corrosive in nature, and if we consume, that may be harmful and damage our body. Because of this reason, we use certain type of substances which are known as indicators. Indicators generally, they are the substances which changes their color when they are mixed with an acid or a base. But the neutral substance doesn't affect the color of the indicators. Now, let us see some of the indicators and what are the changes that used to take place in their color when these indicators are mixed with these substances. There are different substances that are found in the nature which changes their color when they are mixed with acid and bases and can be used as an indicator. Some of the indicators are often from the natural source, while some are prepared by using chemical substances. Now, let us see one by one some common indicators, and let us also find out what are the changes in their color that takes place when they are mixed with acid and bases. The first indicator that we are going to discuss is litmus. The litmus indicators are found in two different forms. One is in the solution form, another one in the form of a paper strip. The litmus solution is purple in color and it is extracted from a type of living organism known as lichen. About the lichen we had studied in the previous chapters. So this lichen, which is grown in the nature, which is found in the nature, the extract of it is utilized as an indicator in the name called litmus. The litmus solution, which is purple in color, changes into red color when mixed with an acid, while this purple color litmus solution changes into blue color when mixed with a base. Means when an unknown substance is given to us, and if we use this litmus, which is purple in color, a few drops of litmus when we put it in that substance that is provided to us, if the color of this litmus, which is purple, changes to red, then we can say that the substance that is given to us is an acid. But at the same time, instead of changing the purple color litmus into the red color, if it changes into blue, then the substance that is provided to us is a base substance. But if the substance that is given to us doesn't give any effect on the color of this litmus, then we can say that that substance is a neutral substance. That means that the substance is neither acidic nor basic. Another form of litmus is in the paper strip. In the paper strip, there are two different colors of litmus that we can obtain from the market. One is red in color. Another one is blue in color. When we dip the red litmus paper in the solution of the given sample, if the sample is acidic, then there will be no change in the color of the red litmus paper. But if the substance provided to us is a basic substance, and in that if we dip the red litmus paper, then the color of the red litmus paper will change into blue if the substance is a base. In case of the blue litmus paper, if we dip the blue litmus paper in the solution of the given sample, if there is no change in the color of that paper, then we can say that the substance is basic substance. But if the substance provided to us is acidic in nature, and if we dip the blue litmus paper in that solution, then it will change into red color. So while dipping the blue litmus paper in a solution and the color of the blue litmus paper, if it changes into red color, then we can say that the given sample is an acidic substance. So these are the things that is related to the litmus indicator. Now let's come to the next indicator. The next indicator is also a natural indicator and it is very commonly found in every household, that is turmeric. The turmeric powder, which is yellow in color, when it is mixed with an acid, there will be no change in the color of this turmeric. But when it is mixed with a base, then the yellow colored turmeric will be changing into reddish color. So this turmeric can be used to identify whether the given substance is a base. But this cannot be used to identify whether a substance is either acidic or neutral, because both the acidic and the neutral substance doesn't have any effect on the color of the turmeric. Because of this reason, the turmeric can be used only to identify whether a substance is a base. So this is about the turmeric. Now let's come to the next type of indicator. The next indicator that we are going to discuss is China rose. China rose, which is also known as hibiscus, generally used to have colorful petals. The most common color of the petals of the China rose is either red or pink in color. So when we take the petal, the colorful petals of this China rose flower, and if we crush it and remove out the juice from that and mix with some amount of water, we will get the China rose petal solution. This China rose petal solution is pink in color. The pink color China rose solution, when it is mixed with an acid, then this pink color will be changing into reddish color. But the same pink color solution of the China rose extract, if it is mixed with a base, then the color will be changing into green. So as the China rose solution have a change in its color when it is mixed with an acid or a base, we can use the extract of the China rose as an indicator. And it is one of the most common. But one thing is that the China rose bears flower in a particular season. Because of that, we cannot rely on the solution of the China rose throughout the year. Now, let's come to the next indicator. The next indicator is a chemical indicator, which we call it as phenolphthalein. Phenolphthalein is a colorless liquid just like that of the water. This phenolphthalein, which is colorless, when it is mixed with an acid, doesn't have any effect on its color, means it remains colorless. But when this colorless phenolphthalein, when it is mixed with a base, then it will change into pink color. The same colorless phenolphthalein also doesn't change its color when it is mixed with a neutral substance. That means that the phenolphthalein can be used to identify whether a given substance is a base, but it cannot be used to identify whether the substance that is given to us is an acid or a neutral substance. So till now, we studied 4 different types of indicators. And out of these 4 different types of indicators, the most common and effective indicator is the litmus, which is available in 2 different forms. Now, let us see one phenomenon that takes place in the nature in which a neutral substance changes its nature into acidic. The phenomenon that we are going to discuss is acid rain. Acid rain actually is the turning of neutral rainwater into acidic nature. In the atmosphere, due to the increase in pollution, certain gases are mixed with. Some of the important gases that used to cause acid rain are carbon dioxide, nitrogen dioxide, as well as sulfur dioxide. These gases, when it is produced from the industries or from the vehicle or from different other type of human activities, it mixes with the atmospheric air. When it is mixed with the atmospheric air, it comes in contact with the water vapor present in the atmosphere and it gets converted into their respective acids. The carbon dioxide changes into carbonic acid, the nitrogen dioxide turns into nitrous acid, while that of the sulfur dioxide changes into sulfurous acid. And when these acids fall down on the ground surface along with the rain, then it causes the acid rain. The acid rain can damage any substance on which it falls. It may even kill the aquatic organisms which are living in different water bodies. So these are the things related to the acid rain. Now let us come to the next topic. Neutralization reaction is the type of reaction in which an acid reacts with a base to form salt and water. So when an acid and a base are reacted, they used to reduce the strength of one another. That means they neutralize the strength of one another. And during that reaction, there is a formation of salt and water. So when this acid and base they are reacted, as they neutralize the strength of one another, we call this reaction as the neutralization reaction. The neutralization reaction is very important reaction which affects our day-to-day life, because during this reaction different type of salts are formed which are of great importance to us. Above that, certain activities used to take place in the nature in which the neutralization reaction used to help to reduce the effect of the change or that reaction or activity. Now let us see the importance of this neutralization reaction in our day-to-day life. There are different importance of neutralization reaction in our day-to-day life. Let us see one by one those importance. The first importance is related to the indigestion process. Let us see how the indigestion process is affected by this neutralization. The process of digestion takes place in the digestive system present inside our body. Inside the stomach, an acidic medium is created to digest the food materials that is present in the food that we eat. So, the acidic nature in the stomach is created by the help of an acid known as hydrochloric acid. But during indigestion, the amount of hydrochloric acid produced inside our stomach increases. Because of that, it causes a disorder known as acidity. During the occurrence of acidity, we feel pain and irritation in our stomach. In order to control this acidity, we consume a basic substance which is known as antacid. This antacid, as it is a basic substance, it reacts with the hydrochloric acid produced in the stomach that causes acidity and neutralizes the strength of the acid. Because of that, we get relief from the acidity. So here, a neutralization reaction is taking place. Because of that, we say that the neutralization reaction is important to cure the indigestion process. Now, let's come to the next importance. The next importance is during ant bite. When the ants or the bees bite us, they inject an acid inside our body. The bite of the ant contains an acid known as formic acid, which when injected inside our body causes pain and irritation. In case of the sting of the bee, it contains methanoic acid, which also have the same effect like the formic acid that is present in the ant's bite. So, when we are bitten by an ant or a bee, we should apply a basic substance that is found in our surrounding. The most common basic substance that we use in our home are toothpaste, salt, baking soda, etc. So when we apply these substances in the area where the bee or the ant had stung, then it will neutralize the acid that is injected inside our body and it will help in relieving the pain and irritation that is caused by those acids. So, when we are stung by a bee or an ant, we have to apply this basic substance that are found in our surrounding as fast as possible in order to get relief from the pain and irritation. Now, let's come to the next importance. The next importance is soil treatment. Soil, as we know, that it supports the growth of the plant. But the growth of the plant takes place properly in the neutral soil. Sometimes the soil that is present in our surrounding turns acidic due to the decomposition of the organic waste material directly. Because of that reason, when the soil turns acidic, the growth of the plant will be affected and the plants will not be able to grow properly. So, before the growing of certain type of plant, we have to first check the nature of the soil where we are going to perform the cultivation practice. If the soil turns acidic, then we have to mix the acidic soil with some basic substance like the slag lime or the quicklime. The slag lime and the quicklime, they are basic substance which when mixed with the soil, it will neutralize the acids that is present in the soil and helps in converting the acidic soil to neutral nature, and it will help in promoting the growth of the plant. So this is about the soil treatment. Now let's come to the next importance. The next importance is about the factory waste. The waste material that are generated and discharged from the factories, they are acidic in nature and contains different type of chemicals in them. When these waste material are discharged directly to the water bodies, it converts the water of the water bodies into acidic nature. which affect the life of the aquatic organisms. During this time, numerous numbers of aquatic organisms are killed. So in order to avoid this side effect of the factory waste, the factory waste, before discharging into the water bodies, they are treated with the basic substance so that the acidic nature of the factory waste can be converted into neutral substance. If the factory waste are converted into neutral substance before discharging to the water bodies, then it will not be harming the life of the aquatic organisms. So treatment of the factory waste with the basic substance before discharging it into the water bodies is very important and necessary. So these are the things that are related to the importance of neutralization reaction in our day-to-day life. So with this, we come to the end of this chapter. So for today, let us wind up here, dear students. In the next video class, we will come across a new chapter. Thank you.